is taken for granted. In the 1800s, candles were necessary. Beeswax candles were way too expensive, and so normal people usually uses tallow candles. And so tallow candles are made of animal fat, and when you burn that, it smells really, really bad, and it also attracts bugs. And so this is all necessary to see until 1878 with Thomas Edison's invention of the light bulb. This changed the world forever and positively impacted our lives. But how does all this electricity work? In 1828, George Ohm gave the answer with his discovery of Ohm's law. Ohm's law explains the relationship between voltage, current, and resistance. Voltage is electrical pressure, measured in volts, named after Alessandro Volta. In the real world, the way we can look at voltage is by a water example, and so a knob would kind of explain voltage. And so the more that we turn on this knob, the more water pressure there will be pushing that water out. And if we were to turn the knob a little less, it would be like dripping out. And so that's how we could describe voltage in the real world. Voltage pushes current, but what is current? Current is the actual electrical flow, and it's measured in amps. Amps, or is measured in amps, named after Andre Marie Ampere. In the water example, amps are the actual flow of water in the pipe. Current kills. As little as 0.003 amps can be fatal. We protect ourselves using resistance. Resistance is electrical opposition. It is measured in ohms, named after none other than George Ohm. In the water example, the resistance would be the actual diameter of the pipe. And so if the pipe was bigger in diameter, the more water could flow through, and if the pipe was smaller in diameter, the less water could flow through, the water being the electricity. Resistance protects us and electrical components from electricity. And so where does Ohm's law fit into all of this? The easiest way we can explain Ohm's law is using Ohm's law triangle. And so whatever we're trying to find, we can cover up whatever we're trying to find. And so if we're trying to find voltage, we can cover up voltage, and that gives us that we need to multiply current times resistance, or current times resistance, right? If we're looking for current, we divide voltage by resistance. If we're looking for resistance, we divide voltage by current. And so this is a really easy way of looking at Ohm's law and its explanation. Current is actually I, because current was originally known as the intensity of electricity. And so that's in the older days, like the 1800s, that's how current was originally known. But Ohm's law is really, really important and necessary for electricity to work. Informing about this topic is really, really important, because if we don't, this information will be lost, and we'll basically be starting from step one. And so that's why this information is really, really important to perform. Yeah.